Hi guys, Rich Pasini here. Today is February 28th, 2020. I just want to start off by saying thank you for tuning in, and I also want to thank the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you like the content and you come back for more. You know, for quite some time now, I've been doing the reseller news, Let's Talk eBay, and it was all based on sharing information with you guys. If you're an eBay seller or you think about eBay selling, or selling on eBay I should say, you may want to check out my channel. You may want to subscribe to it. You may want to interact with me or interact with other people on here. Today I got to share some news with you guys, and what I want to talk about is fad selling. Fad, you know, F-A-D. I got some little things there I want to talk about, and it's in regards to the latest Supreme Oreo cookies that someone had posted up on eBay, and it was supposed to be going, I think they were going for 92,000 plus change, whatever. I want to share a story with you guys. Before I get into that there, you know, I'm going to, take you to that window. I got some windows opened up and I'm going to just expand a little on each. For those who are new, I just want to share with you guys really quick. I do not read everything verbatim. I will give you the URLs to where I got the information from, and the rest is up to you if you'd like to pick up where I left off. When I talk about fad selling, it seems to me like, that old expression, everybody wants to get in the bandwagon, It's like the California gold rush. When everybody found out there was gold in California, everybody went down there, all the people were prospecting for gold and stuff, things of that nature. And, it's kind of like, it reminds me like that on eBay as well. When someone finds out about something like that, everybody embarks on it, they jump into the bandwagon, and, everybody wants to start capitalizing on this stuff. And what I really want to share with you guys is there have been cases where people have been, I don't know exactly how they came about it, but there was a story that I heard back on eBay radio back, I don't know how long ago it came out, maybe 2018, 2017, around that time frame, because I listened to eBay radio. This is when Griff from eBay, who's an employee there, and Lee Maribel, who is the co-host of the eBay radio, were talking about a Beauty and the Beast cartridge, a VHS cassette, that came out back in 1992, if my memory serves me right. And this VHS, this 1992 VHS, Beauty and the Beast, was listed on eBay for $30,000. Now, it was sealed, it was brand new, it was in a package. And the reason I want to share the story with you, because I've been there, kind of like, I've been in that situation where I wanted to, hey, get in on it, what I'm saying, get in on the action, so to speak. So anyway, I'm listening to eBay radio, and Griff was talking about this here, and I think they even had an item number to give it out, he gave out. I don't remember, like I said, it's been a while. And if my memory serves me right, there was one that sold for $30,000. And I think with that, somebody started putting on, I think there was another one that was listed for $30,000, but I don't know if that one ever went through. Just because people pop big numbers out there, it doesn't mean it's necessarily going to be bought or purchased, what I'm saying? Someone could just buy it like that and then renege on it, for whatever reasons. But supposedly this particular Beauty and the Beast VHS sold, unless it was just a spoof, whatever, somebody just threw it out there just for the heck of it, to make a name for themselves or whatever. It's supposedly sold for that price. Now, how true it is, I don't know. I can't back it up. I can't validate it. But I remember hearing that there, about that 1992 Beauty and the Beast VHS tape that sold for that kind of money. Is there any validity behind it? I don't know. I'm just saying this is what I heard. So anyway, listening to that on the radio, I remember it was an afternoon like this, like right now it's 3 p.m. over here on the East Coast of New York. I have 2 local thrift stores right around the area from me. One's they're owned by the same owner, but one's like maybe, 15, 20 minutes away from me, whatever. So when I heard that, and prior to listening to that radio station, that broadcast that time, I had gone to the local thrift store, like I normally do, and I just happened to see a lot of those VHS 1992 Beauty and the Beast VHSs at my local thrift store. So I remember this here. So what do? I stopped what I'm doing. After I heard the news, I powered off my computer, drove down to the local thrift store, picked up, I think, 2 of them. I think it was 2 of them at the time, because I said, let me just take 2. two's company. You know, the old saying, two's company, three's a crowd, you know. So I don't want to get too much in them. I know they had quite a few of them there. I picked out the best ones I could, the ones that looked the newest, the cleanest, whatever. No damage on the cases there and everything else. So to get them, I pick them up. Now, eBay Radio is still going on, right? Because I think it was on, I'm not sure. I know they had the top-rated seller hour, I think, something like that. I think it usually goes for like an hour and a half, whatever. Anyway, I had enough time to go there and come back and listen to the radio. Because I like to listen to eBay Radio because they do bring out a lot of good pointers in there and to help people sell on eBay. So anyway, what do? I got the eBay Radio playing in the background. I get my camera out, my digital camera. I start snapping pictures. You know, I'm snapping pictures front, back, make sure everything's clean, make sure it takes rewound and all that stuff. And I try to pick the cream of the crop out because there's quite a few of them there. So I only picked up 2 if I'm not mistaken. So what do after I take the pictures? I mean, I wrote a very brief description about it. Put the picture, you know, put the things, the listings on there for both of them. And I put one of, I think, so this is really crazy, folks, and this is why I say I don't believe in fad shopping or fad selling, I should say. So anyway, I put one up, I think, for like $1,500, $1,500, not $15, $1,500. And then, you know, I didn't do really research on it. I was so enthused on getting this up there. I said, I got to put it up there. I got to get it out there. You know, I want to get in on it. So I listed it up there. And I took the pictures of the other one. I listed that one, I don't know, for $800. I was just doing a price comparison. I was just toying around with the idea. I said, hey, if I could, that guy could sell one, supposedly, so one was sold for 30 grand. Again, I don't know how true it is, but that was the story I heard. I said, maybe I can get some decent cash. You know, maybe I could, you know, embark on this little, you know, selling thing here. So then I'm starting, after I loaded them up, I listed them. I'm starting to look, and I'm scrolling down to see if there's anybody else. And they had other ones there. People I think were selling for $1,500, $2,500, all crazy prices, $10,000, $15,000, if I'm not, my memory serves me right, thinking about. And I should have did a snapshot of the thing itself, but I didn't think about it at the time. I was too excited about trying to get this out, picking it up and coming home and putting them up there. And then I'm looking, scrolling down. I seen tons of them. There's a whole slew of them out there. And I'm starting to see them. One guy has a brand new one, brand new, with the seal, plastic seal around it, $19.99. Another one had another new one, $9.99. I said, what did I just do here? All right, I got them cheap enough. You know, I get them cheap enough at the local thrift store, especially if it's a half day. You really get cheap. It's like nothing. You know, it's like paying nothing. So I said to myself, this is crazy. I said, these things are selling. I mean, what people are asking for, it's ridiculous. The prices they're asking for. He said, so I went in there, and of course I had to revise it. I put one down. I dropped it down to $9.99. I think one was $7.99 or whatever. Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, I only bought 2 of them at the time. Thinking I was going to make a big sale, which was kind of stupid on my behalf, because you can't always think like that. That's why I'm not crazy about fad selling. It's just like with the Hatchimals. eBay Radio. I found out about that story of eBay Radio with the Hatchimals. You know, those are little toys, like a little egg, and the thing cracks open, and there's a little bird that pops out, whatever. They were selling them at Walmart, I think Target and stuff like that. Same thing. As soon as I heard it on eBay Radio, this was another time. As soon as I heard it on eBay Radio, what do? I drive to my local Walmart and ask them, do you guys have any more Hatchimals? We're all sold out. Now, back then, they would think we're going for $49 a piece. Again, people were selling them on eBay for all ridiculous amounts of money. And, you know, if you're late, you know, like I said, you know, sometimes you get late in the game. Was it a day late, a dollar short, whatever that saying is? That's what happens. But people supposedly were making sales on them and were selling for a lot more than what they were being sold for, the higher prices ones. And it was around near Christmas time, if I'm not mistaken. So a lot of people wanted to get these things for their kids because they weren't going to be readily available for Christmas. So people were buying them up left and right, you know. Needless to say, I didn't cash in on that. I couldn't cash in because there was nothing there available. And I wasn't about to drive all over different parts of my town here and looking for those particular Hatchimals. It would have been a nice thing there. But again, soon as it hit the market, the news came out, everybody flooded eBay with these things. So I'm not really crazy about it. You know, I'm not crazy about fad shopping. And for those who don't know what fad is, I'll take you to right now. We got a window over here. And where is it? Where is that window here? You can read right over here. For those who are wondering what fad is, it goes on to say here, A fad is a product that has a very brief product lifestyle cycle that rises quickly in popularity but then declines about as quickly. Examples of fads include hula hoop, pet rock, Pokemon, the yo-yo, and the Beanie Babies. Consumers have purchased fad products, engage in a variety of seeking buyer behavior. And then if you look at this, so what is something a fad? A fad trend or craze is a form of a collective behavior that develops into a culture, within a culture, and a generation of a social group in which the group of people enthusiastically follow an impulse for a finite period. Fads are objects or behaviors that achieve short-lived popularity but fade away. So that goes to tell you right there, that's what a fad is. That's what it's all about. For those of you who don't know what fad is, I just thought I'd throw that out there. But anyway, I want to share some news with you guys, and I'm going to show you the thing I'm talking about the fad thing, about the Supreme Oreo cookies and how other people are doing something same but similar, like home bake cookies. So without further ado, let's jump right into that Windows, or I should say those websites. Okay, here's our first story. This one is from Forbes, and let me give you the URL. It's www.forbes.com. And as I always say in my other videos, please go directly to the website to get more information, because they do have active hyperlinks in there, and the only way you're going to read in more into this here is by going directly to the websites. Okay. Anyway, let's read into this here. It says a 3-pack of Supreme Oreos was going for $92,000 on eBay. The story came out February 21st, 2020, and it was updated on February 24th, 2020. It says top line, after hitting the market on February 18, Oreos designed by the Supreme, the highly in-demand streetwear brand, were quickly gobbled up by fans not to eat but to resell, with the 3-pack of Crimson cookies going for over $92,000 on eBay as of Sunday afternoon before being taken offline in the latest showing of the Supreme's commanding grip on hype culture. The Supreme Oreos went on sale on Thursday at $8 per pack, with the intrepid buyers snapping them up and then immediately listing them cookies on eBay. It sounds like they were doing what do you call it, the retail arbitrage on eBay, which that's what to me is what it sounds like. It says Supreme teamed up with Nabisco Oreo makers as part of the Spring-Summer 2020 collection, which also featured forks, fur, variety jackets, Nike sneaker, Nalgene water bottles, Ziploc bags, and a rolling Mac tool chest. Okay, I'm not going to get too much into this here. The whole reason for me to bring this to your attention is because I just want to show you about fad shopping and how I don't believe in it. And this is why it was. But from what I understand, it was taken down. For what reason, I don't remember. I don't remember the whole story. I didn't read into it verbatim. But you guys can read more into this here. I'm not going to get too much in this here. But that's what they're supposedly, according to the Forbes story here, that's what they were listed for on eBay. Now here's the thing. Here's the other takeaway I want to talk to you guys about. Now with the Supreme cookies, I looked them up here. Okay, and this is what I came up with, and you could type in under 15, I think, and over 15. I typed them in, and it shows 3 results, but there's a little more than that. But if you look here, you could see the Oreo right now. You might say, well, these ain't the Supreme Oreo, whatever, but it's a limited edition. Okay, the way they would have it listed here, $59.9, you get 223 sold, whatever, and so forth, right? People are going to put even the ones that it's not a big seller on here as well. You can see it and say, look at this. I mean, to me, I find it kind of amusing that people will go out of their way to do this. Now, I can understand the coat and everything, all that other stuff, but I mean, look at this. I mean, it's crazy. And look, and suppose we had 10 sold, 49 sold, 66 orders. Out of something else here. How about these cookies here? 223 sold. All right. I was looking for that one there, but again, this is before I took it down, and I said I don't see it there. But then that's when I found out. Oh, okay, now here's over here. This is a new listing. Okay, Supreme 3-pack, pre-sale, free shipping, $175, the best offer. I don't know if this is going to sell. I could put it on my watch list to see. You guys could do the same thing if you decide to do so. I don't think it's going to sell like that because for the simple reason is, you can still buy these in the store if I'm not mistaken. So why waste your money doing this, right? Look at the prices here. All right, now this is good. This is good. It goes for the charity. But I'm saying, look at this. They got bids here, no bids, and they were asking what to buy it now, $165. Okay. Now moving right along, with that set aside, you clump up out of here, and then you get this. Check it out. Fantastic homemade Oreo stuffed chocolate chip cookies, 2 dozen. And you get them for $46.07. Okay? With free expedited shipping. All right? And of course, there are other people selling cooked goods on here. Me personally, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I'd rather, buy cookies or whatever. But I'm just saying, but look, people are selling these things. Well, at least they got them listed up on eBay. Okay? Look at this, right? And here you go. You got those cookies again over here. Well, that's the other ones. They're Chinese ones. But look at this here. I mean, people will embark on these things here and, try to make a sale off of them. And, maybe they do make sales. I don't know. I'm not going to put any of these on my watch list. But I just want to share with you guys in regards to fad selling. Don't always think if you jump on a bandwagon, you're going to be that number one person to make that big score. It doesn't always work that way. I tried it. And anyway, but that store, I never really got a chance to finish it. But I remember selling those things for a lot less. I think on one I got $7.99, and the other one, I don't know what it was, like $5.99, whatever. But they were both clean, in very good condition. But I remember getting rid of them. But I said, that's the last time I'll ever do that again. So listen, learn. What are you going to do? That's what life is all about, right? Trials and tribulations. You learn from your mistakes. The thing is, just don't expand on them. All right, before I bump out of here, I just want to show you really quick here. In regard here, if you go to the eBay community chat, you might want to read a little into this here, guys. This came out, let's see when this came out. This came out today, 2020. Again, this is not me. I'm just reading this off the eBay website. It says over here, the coronavirus, important reminder about our listings, all right, policies. And it goes on to say here, considering global developments associated with the COVID-19 coronavirus, our dedication to delivering safe, trusted marketplace, we would like to remind you of eBay's listing policies. Health claims and misuse of keywords, titles and descriptions containing health claims and misuse in terms as coronavirus, COVID-19, virus epidemic are prohibited. Inflated prices over the market value. Listings that attempt to profit from tragedies or disasters such as coronavirus or outbreak are prohibited. eBay requests that sellers who have live listings offering such items such as face masks, hand sanitizer, gel or wipes, etc., viewing their listings will make sure they comply with eBay listing policies. So if you guys are going to get involved with selling this type of stuff here on eBay, that may be related to the coronavirus, such as a mask, but they're talking about face masks, sanitizers. Just follow eBay's rules and regulations. If you're in doubt, you could always call them up. The teammates are great. They'll help you and they'll assist you in any way they can. Anytime I ever have a problem or I need information, I go directly to the source, folks. I go directly to them. The other thing I want to talk to you guys about really quick is the 2020 spring seller updates. Okay, and how you're going to find out when you go to the eBay community chat like this, you're going to get this window, if I'm not mistaken, here, and it's going to tell you 2020 spring seller update when you get this window, and you can click on any of these here, these windows, updates on how to list, updates how to ship, so on and so forth, updates how to promote. But with the new things changing, there's going to be a little more into it. You could read up to this. Like I always say, go directly to the source if you're in doubt. There's a company I like. They kind of broke it down. It's a little more, but this is eBay, of course. But this company here, it's called eSeller Cafe. And let me give you the URL. I like this one here because it gives you a little more, branches out a little more into the topics. This is www.esellercafe.com. And this story came out February 27, 2020. It says eBay releases the 2020 spring seller update. And I like it because it's more spaced and it gives me a little more information, for me anyway. But definitely go to the eBay source as well. It goes on to say eBay released 2020 spring seller update. Here are the key points of the update, US version, along with a few notes on what it may mean for sellers. Okay, listing update says new category changes permanently. This will impact the business and industrial watches, home and garden, and sporting goods categories. New item specifics. More categories will require that sellers add item specifics to their listings. This will impact sellers when they list new items or try to revise running items. That's true. When I try to revise my items, I do. I always compare with others to make sure that I'm using my items in the right category. Then the item specifics are there. For the simple reason is the more information to me, the better. Now back then, I won't get into it, but there was a on an eBay radio, somebody was talking about giving too much information will turn off a buyer. But I always say more is better. The more they're more informed about the item you're selling, the better it is. But hey, well, who am I? I'm just one guy. I'm just one of the sellers amongst millions. So anyway, this goes on to say here a little more. New multi-level. I keep saying all the different things here. New multi-user account access to see orders, more options including read-only access to orders, volume pricing for non-store subscribers. Now non-store owners will be able to use volume pricing to offer discounts on multiple unit sales, which is pretty good. Photo editing for instant white background. This is a new feature. I think a new feature that makes it easier for sellers to remove backgrounds and have their items stand out on a white background. That's pretty good. I didn't get a chance to try it out yet. I just listed something a couple days ago, but this was before this new feature came out, so I'm gonna have to try it out. I will revise. Then it goes over here, new TerraPeak features in the Seller Hub and TerraPeak deactivation. Further integration of TerraPeak features into Seller Hub. eBay will deactivate the standalone version of TerraPeak on March 31st, 2020. So if you guys that use the new TerraPeak, you're going to have the new version come up. So just be aware that they're going to be deactivating the older version on March 31st, 2020. And then they got the cost of shipping updates, and you guys can read more into it, okay? Like I said again, guys, I don't want to get too much into this here, but you can see they have a lot of good information here as well. Definitely check out the website, and I believe I gave it to you. It's I'll give it one more time. It's www.esellercafe.com. Go there. You can read more into the story, and remember, like I always say, when you click it on, there are active hyperlinks in here, which these all are, if I'm mistaken. Well, some of them are. There might be some over here, whatever. I know there are hyperlinks over here as well. Yeah, everything in blue. So over here, I know I've seen it. Promotion updates, for example, new offers to buyers enhancement. Increase the number of buyers. This feature can reach 10 to 40% potential buyers. Also, eBay is adding a more flexibility to offer discounts on items over $200 and making it now possible to make counter offers on mobile device. That's pretty good. Okay, customer service updates. I have no problem with the customer service, to be honest with you. I think eBay has good customer service reps there. Every time I called up, I needed help. They were always there to help me out, and they did solve my problems. Good majority of the times I called up, not that often, but enough, and I was always satisfied with the service I got from them. So yeah, they're very good, I have to honestly say. So check it out if you get a chance. Let me bump out of here. Well, that concludes this video, folks. I hope you guys got a takeaway from it. I hope the information was helpful to you in some way. And if it was, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. And if you want to be updated as to when I post out new videos, please hit that bell notification icon. My name is Rich Pasini. I'm an eBay seller just like you guys. I do love doing this type of videos. I like sharing information with you guys. And if you're new to my channel or you're just visiting for the first time, check out my videos. I've been doing this now for quite some time, not many years, but a few years, sharing information with you guys out there. So if you are an eBay seller or if you're thinking on selling on eBay, please check out the rest of my videos. There will be more coming up like this here. Like I said, I do the reseller news. I do Let's Talk eBay, and I'm also a vlogger. So you might see me do some other stuff in between the e-commerce selling stuff here, news. So I just hope you guys will check out my videos, and I hope you do like it. And if you do, please subscribe, like, comment, and share. Until next time, I'm wishing all of you guys the best in sales. I hope 2020 will be a better year for all of us, and we'll see where that goes. But until next time, bye-bye for now.